Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The 355. Now I'll be honest, when I saw this come out I was pretty excited that I had it on my list. And then I got the notification, early access today, Friday. It's a good time for a 2-hour movie. This one's 2 hours and 2 minutes, and it has like Jessica Chastain in it, Penélope Cruz, Diane Kruger is in it. And so I thought for some reason this was a pretty good movie. I don't know. I had it on my list, so it has to be worth watching, right? And I think it's all about all-female, like, I don't want to say assassins, or it's like the female expendables kind of thing. I feel like they all join forces, the CIA, with the British CIA and the Chinese CIA, whatever they are. You know, they're military, or they're, you know what I mean, they're, yeah, whatever. And they all come after some mercenary who has stolen a weapon, right? Sounds kind of like a movie I would want to see, whether it's male or female. Here's the problem. 4.7 on IMDb. Over 7,000 people have rated it so far. Like, really? Is it that bad? I mean, a 4.7. You know the movies that I watch, and rarely are they really, really that bad. This is pretty disappointing. So, I don't know. I'm going to get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, and hopefully it's better than a 4.7. That's a kind of low score, and that's 7,000 people. That's a pretty solid 4.7. So who knows? Maybe it's a bunch of haters, but we'll see. Let me get into it, find out what it's about. I'll let you know what I think. Stick around. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching the 355. We're at the 1 hour, 5 minute, and 20 second mark. Just over halfway. And I just wanted to let you know that basically I don't get the 4.7 so far. Now, I mean, it's your classic, you know, assassin, CIA, KGB, MI6, you know, all getting together, going after something kind of movie. It's just, they're all female leads, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, in these kinds of movies, there's a lot of like unbelievable stuff that happens, and things that's like, yeah, really, kind of stuff. That's in all of them. You know, every kind of movie that's just like this. So I don't really quite get the 4.7 so far. Now, maybe, you know, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I wanted to check in and let you know. I mean, essentially, what happens is there's this chip that can control everything. You know, and first a guy, seems like an agent of some sort, stole it, and then, you know, he was going to sell it, and the CIA was going to buy it, and then, I don't know if it's German or the KGB lady stole it, so then that's how the CIA met the KGB, and the, I don't know, like, you know what I mean, they're all, it's basically all of them getting connected. The whole idea is, you know, they're all after this one chip, and it shows so far the development of how all the girls meet and go after it and kind of come together. Now, the one thing that I don't like, so Penélope Cruz, I guess she's from Mexico, so I don't know whatever they are called, the Federale, I don't know, no, but whatever her government military is called, she's only a therapist. In that, she's not like everybody else is like a real agent or soldier of some sort, you know, carry guns and shoot people stuff. She's claiming that she's a therapist, and like every scene she's like, I just want to go home, I want to see my kids. That's kind of annoying to me, and I get it, you know, but I mean they keep doing that. Like every piece that they do, she's got to be like, I don't want to be a part of this, I can't be in this room. Like, it's over the top. Like, I get it already, but that's the only thing. That's not going to drive my score down that much, unless they keep it up for the next hour. But still, that alone wouldn't take it down to a 4.7. So, I don't know. I'm going to get back to it here, see where it goes. But so far, it's not bad. Alright, maybe I'm missing something. But I'll let you know. Stick around, I'll be back.
Are you telling me that you've lost the package?
Hey everybody, we're at the credits of 355, and my, I don't know, my thoughts on the whole movie really haven't changed. There's no way this is below a 5. I mean, I'm thinking probably a 6 straight off the bat, right? I mean, I have to think about it a little bit further, but I mean, definitely not like a 4.7. And I guess the problem is the fact that they're all women. Sebastian Stan is in this as well. So, but you know what I mean? Like, I guess people have an opinion because they try and put women in and minorities in there that they're really going after that. You know what I mean? Like trying to make a statement. I don't think about those kinds of things. That's the only thing that I could come up with. I mean, the movie is just like any other spy action, CIA, KGB, MI6, they're the only ones I can remember kind of movie, with double crossing and the secret mission and all that stuff. All that happens in all those movies. I mean, it's a little overdone, to be honest with you, but sure, it hasn't been done with women and minority women. So why not do that? You know what I mean? Like, I applaud you. I mean, maybe they were trying to make a statement and I'm just not that politically aware, to be honest with you, but I didn't care. I watch it now. The film isn't without faults, don't get me wrong, but not faults that you would boost it down that low. Some of the faults in the film, you know, there's cheesy double cross kind of stuff, and really some really bad one-liners. Really, I guess one-liners, I don't know, you know what I mean, like lines that they say, like particularly at the end. Now, part of this, watching this film, because it was rated a 4.7, I am watching it to look for the things that I'm going to hate it for, which is not a great way to experience the movie. Turns out, I didn't. So, but I was watching that, and I'm probably even more nitpicky on this film than maybe other films. You know, because of the precipice, the precipice, what was said ahead of time. Can't believe I just tried that on camera. I apologize. But like, there's some lines that they say in the movie that just really just fall flat or don't work. You know, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but you know, I always think of, like, you know, go ahead, make my day. You know what I mean? Like Clint Eastwood kind of stuff. Classic lines. Well, there's opportunities there where it's like, hey, nice shot kind of stuff. It's like, no, this is like a very important part of the movie and critical. So the line that comes out of her mouth has got to be, or don't say anything kind of thing. So it really happens towards the end of the film. If you watch this film, do whatever you want. But if you do watch it, pay close attention to the end and the lines and the dialogue at that point. Really, you know, even in the action scene and into the dramatic climax and in the end of the film, you know, that they were the only things that, you know, but that happens in all kinds of movies. And then there's a lot of unbelievable stuff. And here's what I like about it. I mean, besides all the action and fun stuff, and a couple of things. One, they made it easy to follow. You know, and maybe people don't like that. Maybe you really want an intricate movie that you have no idea what's really going on and then aha at the end kind of thing. This one, I mean, like I said from the beginning, they're chasing this chip. That's the whole movie, right? They have a little bit of a, you know, surprise twists kind of things, but they're understandable. It's like, oh, I get that. You know what I mean? They don't make it hard and you have to overthink it. I mean, it's mindless fun, you know, and action. And that's really what they're doing, you know, and I thought, I enjoyed that aspect of it. I didn't have to be like, no, wait, who's that guy? Why is he important? You know, what is she doing? No. You get it all. You know, they all come together. They're going after one solid purpose. That doesn't change. And boom, you got it. So, I like that. Sometimes I don't, but in this case, I enjoyed it. It was worth it. Again, I got all this front-loaded with 4.7 stuff. The other thing that I liked about it was, again, it's an all-female, you know, lead, I'll say, which is fantastic, but they make them real, in a sense. Now, of course, they're very talented, they're good at hand-to-hand combat, they can handle a gun, they can shoot, but, you know, and they, you know, they can win most of their fights, but they don't make it, they're not, like, indestructible. They don't walk into a room and just clean it out. No, they got to go through fights. They get scratches and bruises and stuff like that. They have emotions. They're mothers. They're boyfriends. They're not boyfriends. They have boyfriends or husbands and stuff like that that make them, you know what I mean, like real people. Unlike, you know, a lot of other movies where it's just like, yeah, no, I don't have anybody, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, torture me all you want because, you know, that kind of stuff. With this one, you know, they make it, you know, and I even alluded to it when I was talking about, what's her name? Wow, I forget her name already. But, you know, Penélope Cruz, how she was like, oh, I'm out of it, and I'm out of it, and stuff like that. And it did wear on me a little bit, but it shows that, like, that's one aspect of it. She's supposed to be part of this group that's going after all these people, and she's showing her emotional side. I thought that was kind of cool that they did that too. So although they had an all-female cast, they made them real. So, and the other piece of it, speaking of Penelope Cruz, I thought I saw her in something else, and I thought, oh wow, you know, she's past her prime. No, she has not passed her prime. I think at this point she's like 47 years old, and she looks like she's always loved. I was pretty impressed. The other girls are a little bit younger, but boy, she is held up and beat Father Time, and it doesn't look like, you know, I'm sure, I don't know, it doesn't look like, you know, there was plastic surgery or anything like that. I mean, you can tell sometimes, like, people can't smile, and you're always like, you could tell that, you know, there's been something done kind of thing. Not mentioning any names, but I couldn't tell that with her. So, applaud to her. And in the end, not a bad movie. So, if you're not, I don't want to be opinionated and call you something. So, but if you're not against an all-woman led film, all-female led film, that's the only. If you are against that, you don't want to see this movie. Otherwise, check it out. You know, I mean, again, it's not without fault. I think the Sebastian Stan, like, the interaction and stuff like that was just, you know, at first it was like good, and then it kind of even got like silly over the top kind of stuff. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, you know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, kind of thing. Reverse that. But you know what I mean? Like that. But that happens with all of them. It's not going to be without its flaws, but it's definitely not a 4.7. It's at least a 6. And it was fun, easy to follow, mindless action stuff that I stayed awake for the entire time. There you go. I'm giving it a 6, and I'm standing by my 6. And I think that's a pretty good score. You know? I mean, like I said, it's overdone a little bit, this kind of movie, but just different leads. It's funny. My wife made the comment, she was like, the female Ghostbusters, you know, and I get it, like, because, you know, it's a female assassin, military kind of film, or whatever, you know, spy, but I thought this one was pretty good. So, there you go, that's it, that's all I got for you. Hopefully I was helpful. You stuck with me this far, really appreciate it. Obviously, you already are a subscriber, but tell all your friends. I'd love to have more subscribers. And thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.